Well, DC, you better work quickly here because Frankie Edgar with that patented sprint to the octagon, I know you've taken a page out of his book.
It's a wrestling thing, J.A. Wrestlers want to get down to business, and that is what Frankie Edgar is all about. He is Jersey strong to his bone. Frankie is a guy that even when it looks like he's out of it, he can continue to press forward and get the goal accomplished. When he got dropped and hurt by Gray Maynard way back before he became champion, he was able to build himself back into that fight and secure a draw. And then the second time they fought, same thing, but he was the one that got the finish. They call him the little engine that could, because you can never tell Frankie Edgar there's something he can't do.
It was about 10 years ago he won the UFC lightweight championship in Abu Dhabi. Truly one of the fighters that embraced fighting at his natural weight before it was in vogue. The answer, Frankie Edgar, back in yet another big UFC spot here tonight. All right, so here he is, the still undefeated Umar Nurmagomedov. And we do hope eventually he gets into those title eliminators and back to those UFC main events, because a lot of people are bullish on his chances to dethrone the bantamweight champion, whoever that is, when his moment arrives. Still training under the watchful eye of Javier Mendez at the American Kickboxing Academy. Cardio Cain Velasquez has been a huge influence of late on Umar Nurmagomedov. Health is wealth, though, right? Wasn't able to make the walk for the Sandhagen fight. He is healthy again tonight. Let's see if he can put that best foot forward. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! High round for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Frankie the Answer Edgar. And now he's the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Umar Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Let's do it.
Well, what else can you say about the overachiever Frankie Edgar? Came into mixed martial arts as a wrestler. The striking has certainly caught up with the grappling. Black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But perhaps his greatest weapon, his head movement, his defensive boxing, and his ability to take a shot. Nobody has done it better in the lighter weight classes than the former champion, Frankie the Answer Edgar. Edgar's in half guard.
Getting them out here. Oh, he got to the spot. He needs to
better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Edgar.
Nice transition.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Edgar's back in full mount. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's having his way with him here. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Ed. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent.
Big ground and pound.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Edgar. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
90 seconds to go now.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Edgar's back in full mount. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Edgar's back in side control. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Posture's up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Round two straight ahead.
You're all right. You're going to get back out there and put it on him now. It's a little payback time. You're going to get aggressive. They're confident over there.
All right, so a lot of highlights over those previous 5 minutes. DC, take us through the replay, if you will.
A lot of good action, but punching led the dance. Punching was the thing that stood out to me. That allowed him to take control of the round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. Clipped him with the right hand there. Just out of range with that right hook. All right, DC, perhaps this will be the round in which the wrestler actually goes for a takedown. He's not even feinting shots thus far.
It's crazy because the takedown set up the striking. He is limiting himself in his approach because he's not using the skill that he's become known for.
Misses with the left hook. Oh, that's a good lead left. And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
Body kick lands. Big right hook there by the champ.
Ooh, big knee. Taken down by Nurmagomedov. Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first.
Oh, right into mount.
Edgar's in half guard. Pretty productive with the strikes here off his back. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile.
All right, setting up the arm bar here.
Beautiful setup on that arm bar. Arms in deep.
Now he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
20 seconds left.
Nice shot there by the champ. Oh, good defense, yes.
Round 3 coming up next.
Nice job, last round. Take a deep breath and relax. All right, this next round, we want to do the same thing. Let's get this fight back down to the ground, and then we're in your way.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
And now he lands a combination. And mixes in a takedown. Why not? Nurmagomedov's in half guard now. All right, side control now. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Nurmagomedov. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Foley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Oh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Edgar. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. A lot of top pressure being applied here. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now. Nurmagomedov gets caught by the straight punch.
This guy cannot miss the head with his strikes.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. I mean, how about those 5 minutes, DC? One of the best rounds of the year.
Breathe and recover. Nice work. You really pushed the pace that round. Excellent wrestling. I love your ground control. This round, we're going to do...
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, fourth round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel pretty good in round number 5. Round number 4 is the one that really does test the fighter. It really does test the mettle of the guy inside of the octagon.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse. Beautiful setup to the leg kick. The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
Nurmagomedov gets in the clinch yet again. Double leg. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Oh, good shot landed there from the bottom. Nice move in the half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing. Oh, nice.
Crowd always laughs when they go north-south, DC. All right, there it is. Yet another strike targeting that already bruised area on his body.
Well, you can tell that he had a purpose to come out here, make an investment, and see how it would play out. It seems to be working right now.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Nurmagomedov's in half guard.
Side control.
Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Oh, another heavy shot gets through. Nurmagomedov's looking for an armbar here. He is no one-trick pony. Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
Starting to get it in there deep.
Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe. Going Kimura now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, how about that? He gives up on the submission. Looked pretty tight to me. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Edgar. Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
You're mixing it up perfectly. I love what you're doing with your kicks. Keep those going. He's slowing down.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight... Nice judo toss for him there. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Nurmagomedov.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landed. Massive shot from the top.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Wind it up on the right there to no avail. All right, so the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never know which one is going to start to make you get damaged. Something good landed, and now you see the swelling start.
Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh, big elbow.
Well, he is clearly losing this fight. It has not been his best performance, but he can change all of that with a late submission.
He's struggled because he hasn't been able to get this fight to the ground. Now he needs to abandon his setup to his takedowns, grab his opponent, and try to take him to the floor so he can chase a submission.
Ooh, nice uppercut from the champ. Takedown defense holds up. Go in this one. Crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. "30 seconds now to go in the fight. 20 seconds to go in the fight. So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover. All right, so a competitive title fight tonight, Daniel, as many expected. 25 minutes, not enough to determine a winner. Slight lean to the champion, or what?
I do believe he's still champion, but that's why he's the champion. Because when the challenges are the biggest, he usually will step up.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Umar Nurmagomedov!
Well, when you can hold a title at 135 pounds in modern-day mixed martial arts and in the UFC, you're one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world.